We'll see if these lead balloons work. Wait a minute. Hello and welcome to another Iceberg video. Today we've got a new episode of Bloons Tower Defense Battles 2, and it's also the first episode of a new potential series within this game. So while I was outside of recording, there were a couple of weapons that have stood out to me. And since there are so many strategies within this game, it's difficult to work with both of these weapons at the same time. That's why I wanted to take this episode to compare and contrast a couple of these weapons and figure out if there's an advantage within one of them. Today we are comparing the Druid and the Engineer, and my plan is to give both of them 2 battles each, and for all of these battles we'll have Oben Greenfoot, the Dartling Gunner, and the Bomb Shooter alongside them. Okay, so this is the first round with the Druid Monkey here, and last second he decides to change the map. So it looks like my opponent is working with Quincy here. So we're going to see what the Druid Monkey can do this round. Alright, so let's get started here, and we're going to start with the hero. Put him right in the middle, and we're going to send out some balloons as well. I want to say Greenfoot could deal with them, but we'll send out the Druid Monkey. Apparently the Druid has extra chemistry with Oben Greenfoot, so there's one advantage right out the gate. Gonna send out some green balloons now. Sending out balloons gives us some extra income here. We're gonna send out a Dartling Gunner as well. Put him right in the middle, and to play it safe for later rounds, I'm gonna go for advanced targeting and focused firing. Now it's time to send out some yellow balloons, and my opponent is doing the same thing. I want to say we can deal with it. Both of us defending well. Let's see if the Heart of Vengeance can do anything. Also going to set up the faster barrel spin. And apparently I got first blood. I didn't even notice. Overall, the Druid Monkey is making a pretty good impact so far. The extra chemistry with Oben most certainly should help him. I've seen the Heart of Thunder ability from the Druid. It's a pretty powerful ability. I've seen opponents use it, and it's a bit frustrating for me, so it's pretty awesome that I finally have it for myself. We haven't set up a bomb tower yet, so I'm going to do that. And frag bombs already underway. I think they can deal with those balloons. I'm not going to send out a power-up early. It looks like my opponent's got black balloons as well, and is going for an extra Dartling Gunner. I do have a question, though. If I send out lead balloons, can they do anything about it? Alright, so get some upgrades in for some of our towers. Druid of the Storm. Is that good? Oh, it looks very good here. It's not only attacking balloons, it's sending some balloons back, which is awesome.
Yes.
Get the zebra balloons underway. They're making this look easy. Did they set up a third Dartling Gunner? That is mental. They are not taking any chances here. We'll see if these lead balloons work. Wait a minute. So not only is the Alchemist able to deal with those lead balloons, but they're making extra money while doing it. Still got a bit on them, though. And I think we can alternate around with rainbow balloons and camo balloons here. Actually, you know what? We probably shouldn't do that. Sending an extra purple rush here. Sort of getting onto us. I think the extra purple balloons... Oh, that's actually panning out for us here. And it's gonna be a clean sweep to start things off. I've seen them use purple balloons, those purple double balloons, so many times against me, and now I know why. And we've made it to the White Wasteland. Now, how quickly am I going to fall back down to the Yellow Stadium? Alright, on to our next round with the Druid Monkey. My opponent, I like my opponent already. He's switching out from the Basalt Columns. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. We're going to get underway here, and once again, we're going to start with our hero. Send some Bloons out. They're all going to head in. All of the Bloons are heading in from the same direction, and my opponent's got a Dartwing Gunner once again. Gonna set up a bomb tower here. Should have been able to deal with that quickly enough. Hoping Greenfoot able to help out there. Probably not going to regret saving up and getting the Dartwing Gunner, because already a couple of Bloons are about to slip through. Might be the case for my opponent as well. Oh boy. Gotta get some upgrades in. Thorn Swarm, Heart of Oak, that's not working. Already a lot of Bloons are slipping through. And my opponent's sending out the yellow Bloons, that's not good. Trying to get the extra range here, but nothing's working. Probably should have just settled with the Dartwing Gunner, because they might win just based off of that. And they do. That was rough. Alright, so up against a VIP, and this is going to be the first round with the Engineer. So it's about time we see if the Engineer is going to be an upgrade or a downgrade from the Druid Monkey. Okay, so this time I'm not going to start with the hero. We're going to go for the Dartwing Gunner. And my opponent's doing the same thing. We're just going to play Copycat. Opponent's sending out some Bloons here. The Gunner's working well against it. And I could say that for both sides, really. Gonna get focused firing, advanced targeting. Hopefully a faster barrel spin. Probably gonna save up. Now let's go for the faster barrel spin. Couple of Bloons slipping through now that I've got the greens out. Gunner should be able to deal with that. I think he's made a couple of upgrades himself here, and the yellow Bloons are slipping out from my side. Gonna set up the Engineer. So the thing about the Engineer is that he's got sentry guns that are basically dart monkeys in terms of power. Another feature that I like about the Engineer, and now I can't use the sentry gun because of it, but they've got pins and oversized nails that can basically stick on Bloons. That's something I've seen from other Engineers, so we'll see if this strategy pans out. We're going to set up another Engineer so that way we can set the sentry guns in place. Might have to send out a couple of Bloons as well. My opponent set out, I think it's the Wizard Monkey. Gonna keep sending out white Bloons here. We're doing pretty well defensively. They've set up some white Bloons as well. And now things are starting to claw on here. Now a bit of pressure is on us. We haven't even set up the hero yet. Now we're going to do that. Who's going to break first? I don't know if this question is even going to take time to answer because the double yellow Bloons are really making an impact and some are starting to slip through here. Gotta get the laser shock here to see if anything can pan out. They could win based off of this because the laser shock is not doing anything. That's a clean sweep. That's twice in a row that I got embarrassed by yellow Bloons of all things. The Engineer tried, but didn't make much of an impact in this one. We're on to the last game of the episode, and we're going to work in the garden for this one. I'm up against Gwendolyn here. That'll be interesting. Working with the engineer, and we'll see how much of an impact he makes in this one. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna save up again and go for the Dartling Gunner. My opponent starts off with the Bomb Tower this time. Got a couple of upgrades on it already. Gotta deal with balloons from both sides, and that applies to both of us. Hang on a minute. Gonna set up the Engineer. And we're gonna go... Probably shouldn't have made the upgrade. I think the larger service area and deconstruction would work better in the late parts of this game. Couple of balloons slipping through, potentially. Gonna try and set up the pin. So it's the pin that is keeping balloons in place and still popping them. Also, we've got First Blood. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the hero. And where's the best spot? We're gonna put him over here. My opponent's gotten rid of his obstacle, and I don't blame him for that. I'm gonna do the same. It's worth 500. I thought it was worth 350, but alright. Looking pretty good so far, but I'm gonna get a couple of upgrades on the gunner, and my opponent set up his hero. Gotta keep the pressure on them. He's getting some pressure on us, though. I think they should be able to deal with that. Alright, on to round 5 here. Gonna keep at it. And can we get a couple of upgrades in? Gonna try deconstruction. The cleansing foam is pretty good for the late stage. Apparently it gets rid of camo and heart balloons and turns them into regular balloons, which is gonna be very helpful for us. Gonna set up a bomb tower. Why is it sinking so much? Get some upgrades in and quickly. The pin is looking to be very helpful for us here. One balloon almost slipped through. There are a couple more that are about to. Gonna adjust the target a little bit on this one. It's synced at least 5 or 6 times at this point. Gonna go for the faster barrel spin here and the laser shock. My opponent's got 2 bomb towers on him. Gotta get some upgrades in. Because a couple are slipping through. Get the missile launcher. And we'll get another engineer as well. Working from back here. Get the oversized nails. Get the pin. The pin is pretty cheap. I'm surprised about that. The way things are panning out, it seems like we're about to chase this game. We're still ahead, but they're playing pretty well defensively. Setting up the zebra balloons now. They can still deal with... They've sent out a sniper here. So I'm gonna set up another Dartling Gunner. I'll say right about here. Focused firing. And maybe set up a couple of things here. Get in the purple balloons, see if they can deal with the blitz. It looks like they can. Gonna send out a couple more purple balloons, though. It's not working. Now it is. They can deal with that. Can they deal with purple camo balloons, though? They're gonna be a bit expensive, but we're gonna send a couple out. And I think they can work with that, too. I don't know what just hit him. I think it's the snipers. The snipers can hit anything, if I'm not mistaken. Got a bit of pressure here. Snipers are working very well against those camo balloons. Looks like they could work with the rainbow balloons and the ceramic balloons as well. Is it really the snipers that are making that much of an impact? They seem almost unstoppable defensively now. We'll try and get some upgrades in. I don't think that engineer needs anything. This engineer, we could set up the sentry guns with them. Trying to set up the purple balloons, and Moabs are ready. I think we gotta get ready to send a couple of those out. I'll try and send out some ceramic balloons too to see if they can deal with it. Might be good there. They've got a spike factory as well. I think a couple might slip through, though. But not a lot. Alright, we're going to try and work with these fortified balloons here if they were going to make an impact. Looks like they can work with them. They've got one of those Moab maulers. Can we make any adjustments here? They sold something. I don't know what that something was. Gonna get those 2 Moabs in. They've got those hot spikes at the very edge over here. This is getting heated. This might be a battle that takes a while. They could deal with those Moabs pretty well here. A couple of balloons are slipping through on our side, though. They've sent out a couple of Moabs already. Trying to send out Moabs as well, but at the same time it would be ideal to upgrade what we need to upgrade, if anything. Laser shock is not on. It seems like they can deal with these camo ceramic balloons. Oh, a couple are slipping through, and that's not even from my opponent. That's just from the regular round. What can we do? We'll try and set up another engineer over here. I don't know how long that's synced for. We'll get the oversized nails in. I got the fortified balloons. That's... I don't even know... That's not even from my opponent. That's just from the regular game, and that's what decides the game as well. Credit where credit is due. That was a very eventful matchup. Even though we lost, that engineer still made a pretty big impact with those pins. In terms of who's played better, I'm gonna give it to the Druid Monkey. That Druid of the Storm ability has really helped us in the first game. So if you want me to continue on this series with some other weapons, then don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed any part of this, then feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to you in the next video.